Bitcoin broke all-time highs over the weekend, pushing through 125K, and honestly, I think this is just the beginning of the move, but it also has me asking, are my targets too low? Could Bitcoin actually go much higher than I originally thought? And am I bullish enough? Quick announcement, I just made a brand new Discord server. If you guys want to join the community, ask me questions directly, or come along with me through this whole journey, make sure you hop in. I'll leave the link in the description, and thank you. For real-time updates on my trades, entries, and portfolio decisions, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, and let's get into the video. I just want to thank you guys for all the views and the 2 comments I got on my video. That's probably my first video that actually got a decent amount of views, and I was at like 9 subscribers and now I'm at 35. So I just really want to say thank you to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the Discord. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome back to the start of the week, everyone. I hope you had a good weekend. And the truth is, the weekend wasn't that exciting. I mean, we did break all-time highs, but it was nothing crazy. We got pushed down, but it looks like we're coming back up soon. And we're going to break that again, and I'm sure of it. But the last video, I was very excited, and I rewatched it, and I'm like, well, I'm getting a little too excited. I'm getting a little too greedy. I'm getting a little too euphoric. So I need to just chill, take a step back, and just evaluate where we are, and really consider how close to an end we truly are in this cycle. So to take a step back, we gotta decide what is the purpose. At the end of the day, the purpose of this entire cycle, these last 4 years, was for me to reach my financial goals, secure the profits, everything I made and worked for, and push myself towards financial freedom in the next cycle, not to hold my bags all the way back down to bear market lows, right? Like, I'm not going to watch 4 years of work disappear. So that really got me thinking on how I'm going to exit this market. So I'm going to make a more in-depth video later this week about an exit plan. And I was discussing on Discord with somebody who shared the detailed exit strategy with me. And it really made me think about my own. Originally, I wanted to DCA out of the market the same way I DCA'd into the market. But things have changed. Right now, almost all my capital is in Bitcoin and crypto. And I barely have any cash left on the side. And as I said before, 140 is my first big exit point, if not everything, especially for my leverage positions, no doubt. But the issue is that way over 20% of my portfolio right now is in those leveraged swing positions. And I'm not staying within my boundaries I originally set up for myself. So I have to be extremely careful here because I'm over leveraged. I'm not following my rules, and this could really backfire if I don't get this right. And I truly need to reevaluate how I'm going to exit this market because I have a plan. I have an exit plan. I have been offloading my bags at local tops, like around here when we're at 123. I sold a lot of Bitcoin, and I actually bought a car. I actually sold Bitcoin and I bought a car here. But also I closed a 50% of my Ethereum leverage position and a lot of other things, just taking out some spot Bitcoin and doing what I usually do. So I have been DCAing out, but after we hit this low, I got back in. I started DCAing in, not on my spot Bitcoin, but on leveraged swing positions. I'm using that money to trade. And now that I'm 100% cash again, I think I really need to make a plan on getting out because I can't just sell whatever I want at the next local top or top being the final top of the bull market, because then if I just sell a portion of it, I'm going to be screwed. So I really need to make a plan. 140K was my base. Let's get out, sell everything. Same with Ethereum. If it hits 5,500, get out. 6,000, get out. But, I mean, I do have a plan. I have a base case, which is exit the leverage positions first. leverage next the Bitcoin ETFs, and then finally sell my spot Bitcoin. But these were at different price points. But I think I'm just going to go back and I'm really going to lay it out in a individual video, and I hope it's educational for you guys. And I just want you guys to critique me and tell me what you think I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, what are you guys doing. But that's really all I want. So yeah, so our base case for this channel and the thesis has always been the 4-year cycle, and I just want to open our minds for a second and think, is the 4-year cycle over? Does it not exist? Are we not bullish enough? Like I said in the beginning of the video, no. I'm going to say no. I do not think so. But I will entertain the idea, the possibility that we make one high, this being a local top, we come in for a low, and as long as we don't go below this low, which is my invalidation point for the bear market starting, if Bitcoin breaks below this price, then we're definitely in a bear market. But if it makes a higher low and then it keeps pushing up, okay, that's a possibility. I would 100% think that is possible. Maybe going into the end of November, maybe December. Like, this would all happen within a time frame of right here. We couldn't go past this line. So this would have to happen quickly, okay? We make a low, boom, we blast into December, and then it's over. I think it's possible. But I don't think we are going to go into an infinite cycle, into a cycle that doesn't end. I don't think it's possible. If we come here and we make a higher high, make a lower low, boom, we push up. Okay, then we come down, we make a higher low, excuse me, not a lower low, a higher low. And then we just keep going up. And it's 2026, it's mid 2026, and we just keep going up. Okay, then we can entertain the idea, yes, okay, whoa, the 4-year cycle is broken. Okay, we can entertain that, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I want to keep an open mind, even though I think it's a 0 probability chance. Okay, it's a non-probable chance. It could happen, but the probability is low in my eyes. But I just want to talk about it because I keep seeing it on Twitter. But trust me, guys, I've heard this all before. They said the same thing last cycle, and trust me, when the price starts going down, they're going to forget about that real quick, okay? So I don't want to bring too much attention to that because I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll keep our minds open for one final push, okay, into a blow-off top 200K. Possible. But do we continue up forever? No, and that push up to 200K would have to happen within the end of the year, because there's no doubt in my mind we're going into a recession and a bear market into the end of the year, into 2026. So that's where I stand there. So I know that was a lot of talking, and I'm going to get into chart analysis finally, but I want the new investors, I just wanted to talk about that because I want new investors not to get screwed over, not to hear these high net worth individuals on Twitter pushing this propaganda that the 4-year cycle is never going to end and we're going up forever, because it's not happening, okay? I'll be open to the possibility, and once we get invalidated, and if Bitcoin keeps pushing after December into 2026, then we can take a step back. Well, even in the beginning of 2026, if it's like 4 months in and we're still making new highs, then we can say, whoa, something is different, something is broken. But until that happens, we're sticking with our thesis. Don't get FOMO. Don't listen to these people on Twitter. Make your own decisions, okay? Do your own research. So anyways, I want to talk about the MACD because we are slowly moving up here. We're losing momentum a little bit, right? But we are still moving up. Now, more importantly, I want to look at the weekly because we have kept our eye on the weekly and we were waiting for a bullish cross on the MACD, and we finally got one, okay? It just happened. We'll check back on this by the end of the week, but, I mean, this is a great sign, guys. This is a bullish cross on the weekly. This means we're going to be pushing up, guys. We are going to be into a new range very soon, and just be prepared, guys. Just be prepared because we are about to move. Now, something else I wanted to talk about was on the monthly. I was talking with somebody on Discord, and something we'll keep our eye on is the RSI. And if the RSI is in this territory overbought by November, or December, then we know the top is in. And if we wait for something else, we can look at is the MACD, right? But we can only look at the MACD for a we can't wait and say, oh, there's a bearish cross on the MACD. We're going into a bear market, because if you did this last cycle, you'd be down 50% already. So you have to come here, and if we see a candle like this, we can say, oh, guys, this is not good. We're most likely going to keep going down. But I'm pretty sure we'll be out of the market before this. But we'll keep this in mind as a indicator of not, oh, guys, sell, because you'd already be down 50%, but we can use that as an indicator as, okay, this is a confirmation. We are going into a bear market. It's 100% confirmed. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on the monthly RSI and the monthly MACD. Now, for our pitchfork, we're looking good, okay? We're grappling with this dotted line here, but we're pushing through, and I do think eventually we are, even if we do get some resistance here, we will blow past this target, and we will eventually hit this top dotted line. Now, this dotted line, I will be open to the possibility that this could either mark the end of the bull market, or this could mark the beginning of a new daily cycle low, where we come in for a lower low, and then we do one final push into the end of the year. Now, this all depends on when we hit this target, right? So if we hit this target here, and then we hit it here, and we're still in October, then we could say, okay, we most likely are going to hit one more daily cycle low and then push up to around like 170, 160. So we'll keep an open mind there, but the targets remain the same. We're just waiting for them to get hit, and all we can really do is wait. So I want to do a quick trade update. As for the trade, it's going well. We could have gotten a better entry down here. Unfortunately, we didn't, but it's okay. We make mistakes. We're human. Now, currently, we're wrestling with this resistance here, but it does look like we bounced off of it, and we're going to continue higher, no doubt. So it's not really a big deal, and I'm really not planning on doing anything right now. I'm just going to sit back, and I'll let you guys know when I actually do make any big decisions. But for right now, I'm just sitting back and relaxing, to be honest. I'm just watching. For short-term trades, good luck finding any entries. Personally, I wouldn't bother at this stage of the cycle. I mean, it's just it's going to be crazy. I mean, if you want to long the top and take a risk, you can, but I wouldn't do it. If I was you, I'd sit back and start planning on how you're actually going to exit this market. And that's it for today. I know it was a lot of talking. It wasn't a usual price update video, but just remember that this market can turn at any moment, and don't let greed blind you and have an exit strategy. You have to think long term, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow, all right? Goodbye.